remarks brief. Our fantasy football draft starts in 20 minutes. First, thank you to Mike and Monique Charette and Joe and Dale Strahan for helping to put together this beautiful day, and thank you all for being here today. I was also asked to give well wishes from George and Laura Bush. They couldn't make it today, but they passed on their well wishes, so there you go. Joe and I have been best friends since second grade. Really the only thing that's changed is that we have cool beards now. We've been fortunate to share a lot of life experience together. Now, one of the things we liked to do growing up was to play Monopoly. And how you play a board game says a lot about you. And we still like to play Monopoly. So I'm going to talk about 3 qualities that come to mind that really capture Joe's character whenever we play the game. Okay, so the first one, Joe always plays with a lot of passion and enthusiasm. I've never seen someone so excited to build a hotel on Boardwalk. Incredible. But this is a quality that everybody really loves about Joe, and I know Kendra loves this as well. When I think back to growing up, playing Little League together, basketball, whatever it was, Joe brought this joy and optimism and energy that was contagious. And I think this quality has driven a lot of your success in life, whether that's been in sports, musicals, growing up, academics, and in your career today. Second one, Joe is not afraid to take chances. He's not afraid to roll the dice. Example here, also, he lived with me in college for 4 years. Folks, you can ask my wife, I'm not an easy person to live with. But Joe always was there for me. He's the most loyal person I've ever met. He would drop anything to be there for you, and I think everyone in this room can think of a time that Joe was there for them when you really needed him. He's that kind of friend who is with you till the end of the line. Third, Joe takes the rules seriously. You cannot slip anything by him, believe me, I've tried. But I think this is because Joe has a love for history and tradition and doing things the right way. I think you even have a shirt with the Bill of Rights on it. If you forget your personal freedoms, he will remind you. But this is a quality that's important to Kendra too, spending time with family. They both love honoring those family traditions, and Joe told me that he's wearing his grandfather's watch and cufflinks tonight, which I think just show how special that relationship is with his family. And I want to thank the Strahan family as well. You were a second family to me growing up. I just can't thank you enough. You're wonderful people, and I love you all. So, a few months ago, we went over to Joe and Kendra's apartment. We ended up playing the board game Life. And you remember that how you play a game says a lot about you. So all of those 3 qualities were on display for Kendra as well. I remember this. You were playing with passion. You were taking chances. You were definitely holding Joe to the rules. It was amazing. At that moment, I remember thinking, I'm not gonna win this game. I'll come back to that in a second. But just that night, watching the way you two played off each other, how in sync you are, you can tease each other, have fun together. Above all else, be yourselves around each other. I've just thought, since the first time I met you, Kendra, with Joe, how perfect you are for each other, how genuine you are. You make others feel comfortable, and you're just a wonderful couple. I couldn't be happier that you two found each other. So getting back to the game, Joe won, allegedly. They're still counting votes in Georgia. Little edgy. But tonight you have both won by marrying each other. So please, everybody raise a glass. Joe, you may now pass go. Collect your bride, and $200 from every guest at this wedding. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Maine. All right, folks, so our next case